time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
Welcome to another edition of um, my movie time. And this time I'll be featuring Justice League, The Crisis on Two Earths, the animated movie from 2010. And we have Sin Havoc on the chat. Marvel Studios and DC continues to fumble. The Acolyte continues to ruin every Star Wars fan's lives. It's 2024. Buckle up. Good evening, good morning. Yep, and we have the crisis on on two Earths. I'll be featuring that movie cartoon, and this is a 2010 American animated superhero film directed by Lauren Montgomery and Sam Liu, and was written by the late Dwayne McDuffie. It was supposed to be based on the abandoned direct-to-video feature Justice League Worlds Collide, which was intended to bridge the gap between DC Animated Universe series Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but it was reworked to a standalone story. The premise of Crisis on Two Earths is borrowed from the 1964 Gardner Fox Justice League of America number 29 to 30 entitled Crisis on Earth 3 and the 2000 Grant Morrison JLA Earth 2 graphic novel with the heroic Lex Luthor from an alternate universe coming to the Justice League's universe for help against the Crime Syndicate. Yeah, you cannot stop laughing, Sin. So let's start the show and switch on to whatever streaming service you have, and let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Justice League Crisis on Two Earths is actually a good movie. Yes, it was a good movie, and it's the animation style is better than what we got in the Tomorrowverse. The Tomorrowverse is trash. The animation looks cheap, honestly, unlike the previous animation. So we have the Jest, the Clown. Okay, we are seeing the Crime Syndicate of America cornering Luthor. They kill off the Jester. It's the counterpart of the Joker in this Earth. So William Baldwin plays Superman. Mark Harmon plays Batman. Crisis on Two Earth. I watched this movie because I'll be starting a four-part movie stream for Justice League War World and Crisis on Infinite Earths parts 1 to 3 coming soon. But this version of the animation is so good in this movie. World plus Crisis 3 parts. That would be cool since I hated the animation style of those movies. The Tomorrowverse sucks in their style. It looks cheap, although, well, I'm still DC fan by heart. My Adventures with Superman looks cheaper. I'm so sure. It's, well, that season 2 of that series is about to be finished. And man, this is, of course, the counterpart of Alexander Luthor from Earth 3. The animation style is closer to Young Justice and Justice League Doom. Man, I need to change my. So timestamp is 8 minutes and 45 seconds. And I need to change my stream player. It's stuck somehow. So the timestamp is still at 8:45, 8 minutes and 45 seconds. So okay, Justice League Doom is amazing. It's roughly based on JLA Tower of Babel by Mark Waid when he was still writing good. Crisis on Two Earths is based on the original Crisis on Earth 3 by Gardner Fox and JLA Earth 2 from Grant Morrison. So we have two Lex Luthors. Pants. I watched Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 last night, my my timeline, my time zone, and somehow It was better than what I expected. Now Luthor is introducing to the Justice League the Crime Syndicate. He's asking for help to stop those superpowered villains. You people are my people's, my world's last hope. You people sounds so much like, you know. So the Flash here was, I think this is Wally West, not Barry, as shown in every other Justice League animated movie. So Batman will be left behind while the rest of the Justice League will go to the Crime Syndicate's Earth. Batman is left behind. So we have a different version of the Justice League. It's James Woods as Owlman, and the counterpart of JLA Detroit. Man, Superwoman is a different version that what we're used to. James Woods is ridiculous piece of candy or crap. We have the version of the elongated man, a version of Katana, a version of Vixen, a version of Black Lightning, Of course, a version of Halo, piece of candy. Man, candy. And a version of Looker. Basically, these are the counterpart of the Outsiders and Justice League Detroit. Peter Griffin versus James Woods. Man, so Mark Harmon is Clark Kent Superman. My mistake earlier. William Baldwin as Bruce Wayne Batman. Chris Knott is Lex Luthor. Gina Torres as Owlwoman. As Superwoman. James Wood as Owlman. Brian Bloom as Ultraman. Jonathan Adams as Johan Jones. Josh Keaton as Flash. Vanessa Marshall as Princess Diana Wonder Woman. Bruce Davidson as Slade Wilson. James Patrick Stewart as Johnny Quick. Nolan North as Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Made Men. Owlman is amazing in this movie. What could have been? Yes, true. Peter Griffin from Family Guy. That's funny, Sin. Okay. The Owlman. And this part totally verified who Superwoman is. She's really Mary Marvel of this earth. Owlman is cheating. He has the armor he uses is enhanced. So we have the Made Men, technically Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel Jr., and Uncle Dudley, the evil varieties. Technically, they made the Marvel family interesting in this animated movie. If they would have shown the Watchmen in this movie, that would have been interesting. I think they couldn't show the Watchmen back in that time because of restrictions to that IP. Although they'll have an animated movie, probably a two-part movie featuring the Watchmen in sort of digital style animation. I wonder how they'll make the Watchmen animated movie. Will they follow Zack Snyder's movie, or they'll include the giant squid? So the Owlman ship has a chameleon serve feature. It's technically the invisible jet now. Strafe the sky. So the Marvels, or the Shazam family, since DC's got too scared to use Captain Marvel, are sort of much better being evil in this version. So basically, it's Uncle Super, Captain Super Junior, and Captain Super. Ay, Jed Jargus is, of course, the counterpart of John Jones uh, on this earth. They should incorporate the Watchmen in every DC movie now, because that's what they like, against Alan Moore's wishes. Although Dave Gibbons is being credited as one of the creators now in every project that involves the Watchmen. Now we got Rose Wilson, the daughter of Wade Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. Timestamp is 24 minutes and 45 seconds. Uh, since Alan Moore doesn't like to have his name credited in any of his created comics that turned into movies. V for Vendetta is credited to the artist David Lloyd, who is a friend of mine over uh, on Facebook. We greet each other every year. It's a tradition we have. Unfortunately, DC has become very Of course, they're hypocritical. I mean, hiring James Gunn to be the head of their studios, it's hypocritical. And technically, all the values they have dropped. We aren't your Justice League, Lex. Superwoman is flirting with Owlman. Right. Now we have the fake Lobo and the fake Black Canary, Black Siren. And Diana Prince, who is unfortunately not Superwoman here in this movie. Johnny Quick is the speedster for the uh, Crime Syndicate. Diana Prince looks like a younger version of Wonder Woman in this animated movie. Basically, they have the same powers, Wonder Woman and her counterpart. I think Justice League Doom is share the same continuity as this movie. That was easy, beating her counterpart. We're seeing Power Ring observing uh, everything. I'm just waiting for Donna Troy Wonder Girl to be announced. Why Donna Troy? Why not Diana Prince? Is this part of Gano Show's plan? I mean, how many Wonder Girls does DC have? We have Diana, Donna Troy, Cassie Sandmark, and Yara Flor. Eh, I don't think Superman L will be finished. But that's my opinion only. You know why? It's because it's getting more and more expensive, even with the tax write off. Plus, they have to do marketing. They're forgetting about marketing unless they use free YouTubers and content creators and buy them cheap. So the weakness of Ultraman is blue kryptonite. Superman L will be a retcon, not a soft reboot, not a reboot, but a retcon. Donna Troy Wonder Girls listed on Paradise Island. And Patty Jenkins recently told everyone that Gunn's not using Wonder Woman. Yeah, well, it's SUKS. Everything Gunn does is, you know, gonna flop. Yep, it's retcon. They keep saying that it will be a soft reboot, but it'll be a retcon. They will incorporate elements from Zack's universe somehow and retcon the whole thing. flop after flop after flop. Why don't you grow a, a, some balls? So basically, Batman the Cape Crusader, which will be shown on Amazon Prime, is already a retcon because those people who did Crisis on Infinite Earths destroyed the multiverse again. So I blame Jeff Johns for the mess every time a crisis happens. They do retcons. This is the creation of the multiverse. Owlman explaining how the multiverse works. Jeff Johns, James Gunn, and even Bruce Timm blame them all. And of course, hashtag blame CERN. And Bruce Timm did a wonderful animated universe, but he got a few things wrong, especially the whole John Stewart, Shayera Hall, and the whole making Carter Hall Hawkman into a stalker. It carries up to now in the comics. That's why the reincarnated Hawkman shtick doesn't work for me. Give me the Tanagarian. Give me the Tanagarian anytime. They made Hawkman into a second tier hero. He's already second tier, but they made him second, third, and promoted Hawk Girl up there. Man, Ultraman looks like mobster. Superwoman is bored. Anyway, we're back to Batman's Earth. The Earth, the Justice League's Earth. Perimeter breach because this was the inspiration for Ultraman. Mob boss in those comics in the 60s. He looks uh he doesn't look like Superman at all. Batman doing a Ripley. The difference between Batman and Owlman is Batman is more organic. Batman's costume is more organic than Owlman's, and now Batman called in the cavalry: Aquaman, Black Canary, Black Lightning, Red Tornado, Firestorm, the Jason Roach version. Yeah. This is a good battle between the Maid Men and Superwoman with the Justice League B team. Want to hear a secret? So, did you watch the Acolyte scene? That show is not worth watching at all. Only 1 month before Alien Romulus hits uh, the cinemas, but I'm waiting for Rebel Moon, the director's cuts, not not the season finale. I'll watch it later. The Acolyte is showing ancient history. Actually, they're showing revised history, and it's a bad show. I know. I'm just completing the stuff. I'm not even doing a watch along like what Trey the Batchang was doing because it's bad. So Archer is the counterpart of Green Arrow, who technically looks like a bearded Arsenal, Speedy, Red Arrow. John Jones has shown the fear of God into the Archer. They showed ancient Sumerian images in the Witches' Covenant and runes. They're telling that the Force is totally from witches, right? They changed the fact that Anakin was conceived by the Force, and now they had to do something female. Man, Superwoman is the saddest. Not smoke, gas, anesthetic gas. Good night, Superwoman. I like this version of the Justice League. It's more in tune to my taste. Somehow, the art of the animation is not does not look cheap at all. Although, if you studied all those DC showcase from the DC animated movies universe, it's uh, it's all connected somehow. The Force doesn't come from women nor men. The hardcore Star Wars fan random is gonna be crying forever. Yes. And they will curse everyone involved in the Star Wars from this moment on. The news from THR is that the Bank of America analysts reported that WBD Warner Bros. Discovery is not working, should explore strategic options. So, what what does that mean for the DC universe? The Warner, the WB lineup of movies. So, the farce is based on ancient teachings from the old world. The force is based on ancient teachings from the old world. Yep, these are so pre-flood stories somehow. Pre-flood stories that are prevalent before in that era. So John Jones as a Jedi mind trick. Uh, Jedi mind trick. Slade Wilson's daughter. What the hell? Ancient Kemet and different star systems from the cosmos. They do have a expanding universe theory where technically all those stars and the cosmos doesn't look like the same throughout the eons. Kemet. Basically, Kemet is an ancient Egyptian meaning the Black Land, used to describe the land along the Nile River. Kemetism, or sometimes referred to as Netherism, from the word Netzer or God, is a neo pagan religion emerging during the 1970s that follow the ancient Egyptian worship. Man, it's not really, it's a revival of those Kemet gods. Basically, Krypton is from the old world, the so-called new gods of New Genesis and Apocalypse are products of the same ancient line. Hence, that's why Darkseid wants to conquer the Earth in ZSJL. Now, the Justice League with Batman are inside the Crime Syndicate's base over the moon. in the moon, on the moon, or else Mobster Ultraman. Man, these are direct counterparts of the Justice League. Ultraman versus Superman, Power Ring versus Green Lantern, Superwoman versus Wonder Woman, Johnny Quick versus Flash, and Green Lantern versus Power Ring, Batman versus Owlman. It feels like uh, they need a version of the Marvel version of the Justice League, the Squadron Supreme versus the Justice League somehow. But that's a real DC fan wet dream. Maybe we'll do the Tomorrowverse watch alongs next time, from Man of Tomorrow to Justice Society. I don't know. I mean, I'm just starting with the old universe of the DCAU. The battle of the heat visions between Superman and Ultraman reminds me of that issue of Squadron Supreme, where Hyperion and that other Hyperion battle with their uh, radioactive vision, and one of them was blinded and returned to his protoplasmic origin. I think YouTube has a problem, and it's freezing my subscriptions rate numbers. W- Weird that it happens now, but probably just continue with what I'm doing. Blame CERN. Man, I think only we two understood the meaning of the to blame CERN. The others are a bit confused about that. Now to explain what CERN, of course, is the European Organization for Nuclear Research, and the experiments they have is the hydro the Large Hadron Collider, and all it's the connected stuff, and they have accelerators under constructions. Well, future circular colliders, doorways to other universe reals and reality. Of course, of course. And since energy, because all those wormholes, all those realms have energy source that we don't have somehow, infinite source. The question is who would benefit. Wait, I'm gonna check the statue of CERN. The statue of CERN is Shiva, the symbolism of Shiva. My God, something is definitely wrong with Shiva. Of course, Shiva is Mahad- Mahadeva, the great god, or Hara, one of the principal deities of Hinduism. He's the god of destruction, god of time, the cosmic dancer. Man, ah, yes. The more you learn, the more you're confused. I think Zack Snyder will feature Shiva in the director's cut of both Rebel Moons, parts one and two. Yeah, but it's interesting to study this kind of stuff from a Christian point of view. Anunnaki, ancient aliens. So we have Batman versus Owlman. It's William Baldwin versus James Woods. So William Baldwin is the brother of Alec Baldwin and all those Baldwins out there. He was in Born on the 4th of July, Flatliners, Backdraft, and no other films in of interest for me. Man, you blinked. The concept of multiple Earths makes everything insignificant. The fight between Owlman and Batman show all their weapons, tactical fight. Yes, and they're technically the same. Although Batman got the upper hand somehow. So now we see Johnny age rapidly. This is one of those theoretical effects of super speed. Uh, the Flash has a protective aura that prevents uh, this this after effect of super speed upon his person. This happened in the old Thunder Agents comics to their super speedster Lightning, who with the effect of super speed in his body, he's growing very old fast. Tough enough. The Marines. It's President Slade Wilson with the whole U.S. Marine Corps who has been space. What the the Crime Syndicate are scared of tactical nukes. The threat of nuclear weapons makes them cower. Life imitates art and vice versa. That's true somehow. So the with their mission over, the Justice League bids farewell to President Wilson and his daughter. So the counterpart of Rose Wilson in on Earth One, DC Earth is of course Ravager. Wonder Woman kept the invisible jet. Why do you need a plane for? You can fly. So the membership drive of the Justice League has started. This, of course, is carried over from Bruce Timm's Justice League universe, and that's it for this show, for this movie, and it's really good. The movie was really good. It's based on Grant Morrison's Earth 2 and the original uh, JLA 29 to 30, Crisis on Earth 3. And how do you rate this movie, Sin? I rate it as, well, since I like it, 9, yeah, 9 over 10 for me. Good movie, 9.5 over 10. I can't wait to bash all those Tomorrowverse movies. But I still have the whole New 52 universe to watch along. And yeah, I have my next stream will be on Friday my time. That's Thursday night EST, and I will feature my next yeah, roasting streams coming incoming somehow, and I will feature. Wait, wait for it. Okay, next movie. Uh, I will feature this movie. Yep, Predators 2010. Continuing the Predator series I started since last year. This will be on Friday at 10:30 to 11 a.m. Stream time. Yeah, thanks. I will try to show it on time. And yes, do follow me on my socials X, Twitter, YouTube, uh, Facebook, Tumblr, and others. And, and that's it for today. See you again. And I'll have a surprise stream tomorrow, same time. Yep.